Okay, that's okay. Okay. Mm, so, well, I'm Ushnab, and you probably, all of you guys who follow me on Insta or anywhere else as such, might know me as a guy who posts a lot. Like, yeah, I count myself as a very, you know, um, seasonal poster who posts on certain seasons and in certain cycles. Yeah, that I'd say. But as someone who has always been insecure about how they look, how they feel, and about their body and stuff and everything combined, like posting was never pleasant for me, like at least for a major part of my life, like 16 to 17 years of my life, I have faced this sense of inferiority in front of everyone. And like, even though I have never faced like anything as such, in reality, but I didn't have the courage or enough confidence to actually, you know, get through something that I might have faced. So, yeah. So I chose to be on the safer side of not posting that much. But I still posted when I went to like trips and stuff. But I like tried to not show my face or my body as much as I would want it right now, because I'm quite confident. I guess. Okay. But still, yeah. 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 Okay. Moreover, like, I love to sing, and many of you guys must have listened. So yeah, that's a plus. But not everyone would like my singing, because I don't even like my how I sing. So it's not very important that you like the genre or my voice. Oh, another thing, I'm also insecure about my voice. So I couldn't fix it yet because it's not fixable. But still, I have learned to live through it, and I have learned, and I have like achieved that level of confidence that I know that even though you don't like my voice, I'll still have to speak to present my opinion up to the front. Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing. Yeah, I'm not good at speaking English, so you must excuse my use of words, like repetition of words. So yeah, Um, that's one thing why I post this much. The other thing would be like looks are a subjective matter. So I have heard people telling me that they liked how I looked before, but to be honest, that's not the case. I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I don't want to go on to researching about it, and thinking about how human psychology works and how they perceive me, and how what are their preferences. I do not want to go through all of that. So it's quite safe to actually assume that you were ugly, and just accept that as a fact. So yeah, I'm still ugly, I know. Yeah. So, but the thing is, like, you like having that confidence, like, all of a sudden, like, it didn't come all of a sudden, but um it came like slowly. But it wasn't like it came to a curve, right? So if you understand, it was gradual. And it came like I first started losing 1 kg, like 2 pounds, 3 pounds, 4 pounds. Then like it went all up to the 30 kgs that I've lost. So also that's impressive. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. Yeah. So that's one thing. Yeah. And I apologize to everyone like who follow me on social media about my frequent posts. I would say, you can bear through it. You don't need to like every single one of my posts. Another reason why I post this much is because I do not have enough storage on my phone all the time to, save all the photos that I like. So I prefer to, get rid of all of them. So I can use my phone on peace and like, send people photos on WhatsApp because having no storage takes your ability to send people pictures on WhatsApp. So that's also very important priorities, guys. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. I don't know what to say anymore. Yeah. So yeah, that's one thing. That's another thing, to be exact. Yeah, that's it. So to conclude everything that I said, the thing is, as someone, like, as if you put yourself in my shoes, it becomes really clear. But as a as someone who perceives other people's lives, and as someone who sees people's posts on their own social media, it's not quite you know assume it cannot be assumed that they'll think about your perspective, but it's quite important that you do. And please do not judge me because it was so much, because I post because I like to post. And if you follow me and if you admire me, you must like my posts and comment. Like, commenting is like a cherry on top. Your like is enough, to be honest. Yeah. So yeah, that was all I had to say. Like, life hasn't been that easy. Like recently, like this year, I would say last year was, last year was hectic because I was having the grand weight loss and everything. But this year we did achieve a lot. We are achieving a lot for the past 2 years. I would say that is something that you guys should know. And moreover, yeah, yeah, this year has been great. And I hope that the next few months that I have in hand will also turn out to be the best months that you know I have ever experienced. So I didn't see anything that was going on in my screen. So I do need my glasses, and I know I look ugly with my glasses, but I prefer my natural look without the glasses. So yeah, so you must support that. So yes, I think I'm done with my done with my yapping today. So I have a plan of creating an account just for myself to yap. So if you guys follow me, you can you know experience this one-to-one experience, a one-to-one yapping every night. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and goodbye and good night. It's too late. It's almost 3 a.m. Bye.